Hey, how's it going, everybody? Michael Oskam with ProWestRecording.com. Quick video for you today. This one is going to be on one of Izotope's newer plugins called Nectar 2. The 2 part is what makes it new. They had a Nectar, which was a previous version. And what it is it's a vocal processing unit that is pretty rad. I got to be honest with you. So let me give you a little backstory. The song that I'm working with here today is one of my own that I'm working on. And when I wrote it, I play guitar and I sing and I play a lot of instruments actually. But I know a lot of guitarists can relate to me out there when I say that sometimes a particular effect can lead to the riff that writes the song. Yeah. So maybe you buy a new echo pedal or something, and or you have some sort of reverb setting or octave pedal. You know what I mean? Some sort of effect triggers something in your head to be like, oh, and then you write a riff, and then the whole song is kind of based around that idea. Well, I normally perform this song using a TC Helicon vocal box, and it actually provides some harmony options. And I was just messing around with it one day and came across a harmony option that I liked, and it ended up leading to this whole song, which actually I'm very proud of. But when it came time to record it, I noticed that as is usually the case when you're DIing an acoustic guitar, it doesn't sound very good. And you have to DI into this TC Helicon box because that's how it knows which key to be harmonizing with, okay, for the vocal part. So I needed to go to a different option, and I chose to use Izotope's Nectar 2 because of its harmonizing function. And what I found most special about it is what I'm going to share with you guys right now. It allows you to dictate what the harmony performance is based on a MIDI performance. Okay? That is so incredibly helpful. Okay? Now, I'm going to do a longer demo of this plugin a little bit later, so I won't go into all the details at this moment. But basically, you have 11 units in one, which is incredibly helpful. You have a pitch, modulation and correction, a gate, harmonizing, saturation, EQ, compression, de-essing, limiting, delay, reverb, and other effects, all in the same plugin. Now, there's two reasons that's really bitchin'. One, you would take, anything that can be done in this plugin, if you're anywhere from a moderate to a professional mixer, you can recreate these sounds with plugins that you have already in your existing, plugin folders. But that takes time. So this can be a time saver. If you took the time to set aside, I don't know, a day to go through and create some presets and rename them, you'd have this whole library of all the sounds that you normally like and would normally take routing to several aux channels and instantiating a bunch of compressors and everything and setting all their correct settings. That's time. That's a lot of time. Whereas if I have the presets that I've set up that I like, I can open this and within one unit dial in a preset for the particular song that I'm working on. That saves a lot of time, and time is money and time is energy. So that's a huge upside. The other upside would be for beginning engineers who don't know necessarily what they're doing. And I don't mean that in a negative way. These kinds of plugins are great because you can use something like some of their presets and hopefully don't just put it on and let's go, but you can look at what each unit is doing in that preset and understand the concepts behind the sounds that are coming out. That's really helpful for you guys. So it's a time saver, it's a good training tool, and it also sounds really good. Now, what I was using it for, as I said, was the harmonization function. And let me demonstrate real quick what I got going on. So first what I did was I created a MIDI performance, and I had it routed to an instrument track with expand on it, because the only downside is if it's routed. Let me give you an idea of what the song sounds like first. This is it with the harmonies in.
Hey Dad, see that girl? Ain't she beautiful and fun?
So very beautiful harmonies. I have them turned up a little bit louder than I probably would just so that you can hear them for the purpose of the video. But you cannot hear the MIDI performance when it's routed into Nectar because there's no audio samples to play back. It does it in real time. So I created a MIDI track and an instrument track and then sent it to the instrument track first so that I would be able to hear the performance. This is just a vocal patch inside of Expand.
Hey Dad, see that girl?
So I'm telling it what notes it can reproduce. Okay, that's what these will be telling Nectar in a second once I route it back to the plugin. What Nectar does is it takes the performance, which in this case is this maroon here, and it will take that voice, which is the straight up performance, and it will apply these notations to those, and therefore create a really rich harmonic sound. So all you do is you come out of your MIDI channel here and you route it into the Izotope Nectar plugin that you have instantiated MIDI channel 1 in, and then you come into your harmonizing tab here and make sure that it's set to MIDI control, and you'll be able to tell it's a little grayed out. There's some parts of this interface that are kind of dark that you can't tell if it's on or off. So, mild criticism, but all in all, the interface is pretty good. A good way to tell is if you see like down, up, down, octaves, thirds, fifths, that means that it's not under MIDI control. If you click it and those disappear, okay, good. We're in MIDI control now. So now that performance is going to play back using my voice as the instrument. So let's listen to it really quick and I'll solo up the vocal.
Hey Dad, see that girl? Ain't she beautiful and fun?
Unsoloed.
May just be the one, but how am I to know? He says your heart already knows. Does it hurt each time she goes? And when you look on down the road, she's standing next to you.
It's beautiful because it's in real time. Nothing is captured. So if I found something in the MIDI performance that I didn't like, I could literally change a note and it would happen in real time. So I would play that part back and it would play it back with that harmony and that note adjusted. Very, very cool, you guys, and very, very helpful. So for that alone, I recommend this plugin. Everything else within it I'll dive into in another video. Really touching on some of the higher points and maybe some of the low points, but definitely worth demoing. Get it. I think Izotope gives you 10 days of it for free. See if you like it. I've found that I really have liked it so far. Obviously the harmonization function's great with the MIDI performance controlling it, which is awesome, and also just the time saver. And even myself, everybody is constantly still learning. So I can launch a preset and be like, that sounds interesting. I think I know what's going on, but then go in and kind of break down and be like, oh, that sounds really cool. So there's always stuff to be learned. So check it out, you guys. Izotopes, Nectar 2. Stick around for a full demo later. And as you know, I'm always uploading content. So subscribe, please, so you get the updates. Like, share, do all that. Please go to prowestrecording.com if you'd like private tutorial lessons. I'll explain very quickly how it works. You send me an email. You say, hey, I'm struggling with this. Let's say it's vocals, for example. And we'll just talk. I'll say, okay, how are you? How's it going? We'll learn a little bit about each other. And then if you want, most of the time what happens is you'll send me a session of yours or some audio files, and I'll pull them into whatever DAW you're using. A lot of times it's Pro Tools or Logic or PreSonus Studio One or something like that. And I'll do videos right there for you, showing you how to mix it, showing them maybe some of the problems that you may have had and how to get around them. It's extremely beneficial. It's a lot better than trolling through thousands of YouTube videos trying to find answers to questions, and then you don't even know if you're getting the right answer. and the turnaround time is fast. So if you're really interested in that, it's been catching on. It's a lot of people have learned a lot and benefited from it, and I've made a lot of really good friends in the audio community as well. So if you need to check out my resume, it's on the website. I have the experience. You can rest assured on that. But I think that I have a good way of explaining things in a way that you'll understand, and that's what's most important. Is that you get something from it. So go to the website, www.prowestrecording.com, and please subscribe. Check out any videos coming up in the future here. I hope you all have a good night.